Dikshu, I want to ask you, एक और concept जो काफी prominent है world over is smart cities.
Right.
So चाहे India में हो, चाहे abroad में हो, आप ज्ञान share कर लीजिए smart cities के बारे में.
Smart cities ऐसी चीज़ है that it is a new concept coming into India, of course, but it has been there around in the world. And for me, when I'm trying to explain about what smart cities is, sometimes I give this story about the fact that for us in India right now, it's like the story of the elephant and the 4 blind men. Because different people have a different interpretation of what a smart city is. So at the moment, I think first of all it's a great vision that the PM has come up with to smarten our cities. It's high time we did that. Having said that, I think smart cities is more than just information technology. It's more than just Wi-Fi. It's also uplifting the quality of your habitat. So whether it's water supply, 24/7 electricity, sewage, but more than that, I also feel it's about bringing an urban spirit, a spirit of publicness into our cities. When we go to the West, why do we relish Trafalgar Square or in New York, the Central Park, or so many such public spaces we celebrate? Now here in India, we have those spaces, whether it's Connaught Circus or other parts of the city, other places, all of them have that. But we need to make them far more approachable, people friendly, more appealing. They should be public facilities. Safety is a very big issue. So if we do all this, and I think for this it's as much citizen involvement. We can't just sit back over cocktails and say that, oh, nobody's doing anything to our cities. I think we need to do it ourselves too. So if we can all take it, it's a must. It's a must, which is the way, only way. You can't wait, not do your bit and expect someone else to do it. So let's all smarten up and our cities will be smart.
How amazing. Wow, that's so true. Acha, आपके opinion में, expert opinion में, the next big architectural idea or wowsy component or factor?
Yeah, I think about that sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
For me, I think there's been this entirely for decades, we've been infatuated by the fact that we need to go taller, we need to go higher, that land is more expensive, so we go taller. Now that of course is going to happen and has been happening over the last 100 years. For me, the next big thing I feel is that we'll start thinking about the same piece of land, why don't we go underground also?
जैसे दुबई में हो रहे?
जैसे दुबई में, जैसे 2000 साल पहले in China they could do underground cities, and in 100 years ago they could do that in Montreal. I think we can do that very easily here. And by the way, that's very environment friendly as well. I see that as the next big thing where we start exploring uninhibitedly the fact of how we can create underground architecture.
अभी फिलहाल में हुआ है ऐसे कुछ और खाली idea है?
No, it's beginning to happen. Like I said, there are global examples. At the moment,
India में.
No, I'll tell you about another example. In Malaysia, our firm has just been selected amongst top 5 architects of the world to design an entire new Kuala Lumpur capital city.
I don't believe
commercial
so
city.
Kukreja architectural firm has gone global.
Yes, it has. It has been global.
It has been global.
But this project is the largest of its kind in the world, where we have to design 10 crore square feet. And the best part about it is that the client has accepted our idea of making it underground city as well. So not just skyscrapers. So it's really incredible.
This is going to be incredible.
And the jury comprises of the Prime Minister himself and the Finance Minister and the big shots of the out there.
और कितने साल लगेगा जब शुरुआत होएगा और खत्म होने?
Well, because this is really massive, the way we see it, it's going to take another 10 years. So ideally, as the Prime Minister there feels that we should be able to finish that by 2025, 2026.
That is phenomenal. I mean, that's really, really mind-blowing. अच्छा, आप इतने successful architect हो with a global presence. You know, somebody who's going to go to college, who's graduating, इनके लिए easy है to become an architect? इनके लिए easy है to get a good job in an architectural firm?
That's a good question, because I do feel that this profession, like any other profession, can only sustain itself if we continuously have good creative people coming into this profession. So for the budding architects, I would say that A, there's plenty of scope. B, there is a lot of opportunity in India, and there are various colleges and so many have opened and things like that. But what is most important is that it is a very grueling profession, and it's a very challenging profession in the sense that here you marry, there's a marriage between aesthetics, art, and artistic sensibilities, and a real technology engineering mindset. So you need to have both, at least here in your mind, capability wise, then you can really do well as an architect.
Like literally in sync and in balance.
You need to, because it's really, you're not just doing something on a canvas, you're building something which needs to be built and be sustained.
And utilized.
And utilized. So
and
yes,
like
it's utility, it's beauty, and it's sustainability.
I mean, Dikshu, this has been so refreshing, such a learning curve, so inspiring.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Really, I've enjoyed, understanding what the architectural world is all about, and we wish you all the success and glory, especially in Malaysia.
Thank you very
so
much.
Great to have had you on The Big Idea.
My pleasure.
Thank you. I end this episode with Dikshu's vision statement for Bahut Safal, a quote by Winston Churchill no less. First we shape our buildings, and then our buildings will shape us.